There's a line in Skinny Bitch that's something along the lines of like, as if if you still keep eating meat and whatever else, you'll probably be okay, but not cheese. Cheese is gonna keep you a fat bitch forever. Something along those lines.
I'm gonna be a fat bitch forever. Although not for this month.
My name is Samantha Ramsay, and I'm going to be doing the Skinny Bitch diet. The Skinny Bitch diet is an all-organic, completely vegan diet.
I'm Steve Saarinen. I am 21 3/4, and I am going to be going on the Paleolithic diet.
Every day that I go into any sort of store or online, there are millions upon millions of advertisements of this diet and this diet. I always think, is this plausible? Is it realistic for someone to be able to live a normal life and be able to live in this lifestyle? So I decided to try it and use myself and Steve as guinea pigs to just take a look at what happens when you go under something this extreme.
The Paleolithic diet is based on what early man was able to eat. So I will be eating lots of protein. I'll be eating meat, nuts, more meat, vegetables. I can have salad, but only with oil-based dressing, eggs.
As a vegan, you're allowed basically anything plant-based. So things I can eat are going to be fruit, vegetables, only whole wheat and whole grain breads and stuff like that, tofu, and of course I'm going to be allowed soy dairy products, including soy ice cream, which will be my salvation for those nights that I'm going to tear someone's face off.
I'm really going to miss cheese. Cheese and meat go together. They belong together.
I'm really nervous because I'm used to being able to eat what I want and when I want.
If I lose some weight, hey, why not?
Maybe after a month I'll learn something new.
It is day 2. I might as well tell you what I ate. Sausage and baby carrots. I've never actually eaten a raw carrot before. It's a neat experience. My famous turkey burgers, but without bread, cheese, or condiments. Totally crashing happen all day. Let's hope that changes in the next couple of days.
First 2 days, I was thinking it actually wasn't too bad. Then day 3 hit. This is the worst day I've had so far. Starting to get a little bit more and more cranky. I'm excited and nervous to see what happens for the next few days.
Today I'm going to be making turkey burgers. Throw that meat into a bowl, a little bit of seasoning salt. I enjoy touching the raw meat. Canola oil is off the menu for the paleo diet. You're supposed to have olive oil, but not even just generic olive oil. You need to buy some really fancy stuff. I can't afford it. Oh, the burgers are done.
First week of being vegan actually hasn't gone as terribly as I thought it would be.
First week on the Paleolithic diet has been not very good. I have no energy at all. I hadn't had a BM in like 3 days after starting the thing, and that was terrible in its own way.
I would say that overall I do feel healthier.
So I think I will adjust, and I will continue to lose weight, and I imagine I will start to be able to do more activity and whatnot.
As much as I've been craving grilled cheese like mad, I'm not suffering, with the exception of the one vegan chicken burger incident. I don't even want to know what's in these things.
The lost souls of small children.
Don't eat them.
Starting to feel a lot better physically, but with that, I am thinking more clearly. The paleo diet books make you think that it has this sort of scientific basis, and in reality, kind of scientific. It's totally pseudoscience, you know. The foods I can and cannot eat are just chosen for ridiculous reasons. I'll stick with it, but not out of any sort of personal desire to do it. It's for your entertainment.
I guess I'm starting to notice something. I'm becoming a lot more self-conscious, and that's really weird for me to admit because I've never been in a situation like that. But I guess I've never been on display in the same way that I am now. I feel like if I was on a diet and I wasn't telling everyone about it, it'd be way different. And like I'd be doing it my own way, and you know, the numbers didn't matter. But the numbers do matter now, because that's what you're putting on screen.
So grocery shopping, looking for vegan-friendly things, as many organic things as I can. And it looks like I have struck gold. Lots of things I'm actually able to eat. So that everything I should eat is gonna be organic. That's an expensive habit. So I'm gonna try my best, but may contain trace amounts of sesame seeds, milk products, egg products, and soy products. It says may contain, not does contain. 4 cheese. I can't have that one. Can't have that, can't have that, can't have that. Can't have. Lots of things I can't have. My week of groceries. Yay.
Week.
Well, it's food for a week. That's food for a week. It's salad and shit. Whatever, it's delicious.
It's easier because I've kind of stopped craving things like, you know, burgers, and I've kind of opened up a whole world of alternatives.
I'd say I'm eating about 75% paleo. Most of my meals are. Just a little bit of carbs, but it's enough to give me that little bit of energy that I seem to be missing.
And harder because like at the end of week 1, I was all like, yeah, like look, I did a whole week. And then now at the end of week 2, I'm like, oh my God, I'm halfway through this.
I'm feeling a lot better. And I can totally tell that the weight loss is still continuing. Yeah, I guess moderation seems to be the key.
So it is currently day 15. Feeling a little bit anxious. I've always been one for instant gratification. I'm working out as much as I possibly can. I'm eating healthy. I feel like I should be looking thinner by now. It really is frustrating.
So I actually enjoy working out now. It used to be a huge challenge for me to get out and actually like enjoy myself. It was kind of like a wasted hour, but now like, I don't know, working out's actually really fun. I'd suggest it.
Week 3 for me has been, I think, actually the start of me adopting it as more of a lifestyle and less of a project.
It's been a lot better. It's the best week so far. My energy levels are back to normal, if not better than normal. I can come home at the end of the day, and instead of being tired, I'll actually, you know, do the dancing on TV instead of forcing myself to do it, because I like it. It's fun.
I'm making myself a stir fry for an early dinner. Stir fry has actually kind of become one of my like go-to things to make. I don't know. It's such an easy meal. It always makes me feel good. It's not easy anymore. It's difficult to be out and social and still keep to your veganism. I'm also not a very good cook. I mean, like, I'm okay, but I certainly have no technique to cooking. And I'm aware that this is enough food to feed a small family. But if I don't eat a lot, I'm going to be hungry in 16 minutes right after this. And it's going to be like I didn't eat anything at all, and that's a waste of my time and money. You don't really notice how unhealthy you're feeling until you start feeling better. And when you think back to when you were eating that shit, you realize like, holy shit, I've been wasting my life eating the worst garbage, and now I don't really want to go back.
Today I am going to make a tasty roast. Yeah, I'm still cheating somewhat. I don't think it's wise for anybody to cut out carbohydrates entirely. The low carb diets have been proven to work time and time and again. I've seen them work multiple times in my own family, my direct family. So I would definitely recommend the low carb diets, but I'd recommend one that's more scientifically sound than the Paleolithic diet. I think people are noticing I'm thinner just a little bit, but I mean, it's enough to be somewhat noticeable. Now comes the tasty part. Throw in some onion. Stick that in the oven for 3 hours. 350. You got a delicious roast. Looking pretty good, huh? Unfortunately, I won't be having any potatoes. I'll just be having the carrots. Got a potato there. Can't eat it. Absolutely delicious.
After this month of paleo, I actually feel pretty good. I probably feel better from a health standpoint on the whole than I had than I did a month ago.
I forced myself into something for 30 days, learned that it's actually doable, that I actually kind of enjoy it, and I learned just to live a different lifestyle that's healthier. Some high points for me would be just hearing like, oh, like you look great, like you look different, and also noticing that I feel great and that I feel different.
A highlight specifically is when you put on the pants and you need a belt now. It's great. It makes you feel pretty good. Actually, an old friend of mine I saw on campus, and she looked at me and she said, "You look good." I attribute it to the diet. It made me feel pretty cool.
It's not plausible for anyone who is able to make excuses for themselves.
A student could definitely make the paleo diet work. If they were willing to put up all the time to cook, it's really not that expensive. It's a time thing.
Why would I change and go back to what I was eating before when I obviously was unhealthy because of it? They've turned me into a believer, I suppose. But for God's sakes, I need a grilled cheese so bad.
I'm gonna eat 8 grilled cheeses when I go home.
That doesn't sound like responsible eating.
No, I'm going on a grilled cheese binge, hoping that I just get tired of them. Because this is so good.
I love potatoes. They're a crucial part of most of my meals, and it's going to be hard to say goodbye.